Hello friends, I've been doing some dreaming this week and it's been so good for me to do that I thought I'd nip on here and do a quick video about it and hopefully encourage others of you to dream as well. Many of you will know that I'm in the process of a bit of a transition, so I'm reducing my hours at King's Arms from 4 days, which I've been doing now for many years and absolutely loving it, but reducing that down to 2 days a week as of January, just in the response to a lot of prophetic words that I've been given about the nations and travel and adventure and trusting God with money. And so I've taken that step, and in January that will go into effect and I will reduce my hours, but have been encouraged by some friends just recently to do some dreaming about what it might look like. And so a couple of friends encouraged me to come away and do some big picture dreaming. So what are the big dreams? What are the big themes of what I feel like God's called me to do? And that has been really fun. So I've just been sitting with him and thinking through, okay, what do I feel passionate about? So come up with things like, my dream would be to equip the church across the world to live like Jesus, to do the stuff that Jesus did, to realize all of us are called to live naturally supernatural lives, knowing relationship with the Father, knowing our identity, knowing the kingdom, creating a kingdom culture, all that kind of stuff. And also things like, I'm super passionate about the church being family, and in the church, mothers and fathers leading together and understanding how to do it together if we're going to create family. So lots of big picture dreams like that. And then my friends encouraged me to basically write this 3-year plan. So if you've got the big picture plan, in 3 years, where do you want to get to in terms of that big picture plan? What do you want to see happen? What do you want to do? What opportunities do you want to have, etc., etc.? And then work back. So if you want to do this in 3 years' time, then what do you need to do next year, the year after, and the year after that to work towards that goal? And it's been so helpful for me, and I don't really know if I've done it right. I have no idea what I was doing when I started it, but it's been so fun just to sit with Jesus and to dream, okay, in 3 years' time, what do I want to do? Where do I want to be? What do I want to have seen? And if that's the case, then let's go after this next year, and then the year after, and then the year after. And the great thing about the little goals in each year is some of them I can do by being intentional, blocking out time to do some more writing or some more training or whatever it might be. Some of them I can do just by being intentional, but others of the dreams I can't make happen. I can't do them. So the great thing is you have to lean into Jesus and trust him. So, I can't make it happen that a particular nation opens up to me, but I can cry out to God and say, God, would you open up nations for me, and just see what he does. So that's really fun too. So I feel like within the plan, within the goals, there are some things I can be working on, but other things I'm having to say, God, would you do this? I can't make this happen. And honestly, I feel like the stuff that God's called us to is meant to be way bigger than the stuff that we can do in our own strength. I think actually the bigger the dream, the bigger the calling, the better, because you have to depend on Jesus, and the pressure's off because you can't make it happen. And so, yeah, I've just found it really fun, so I just thought I'd do a quick video to encourage you to maybe do the same. Just encourage you to think through, when was the last time you sat with Jesus and dreamed? And if it's been a while or you've never done it, maybe it's time to do it again. Sit down with a big piece of paper, ask the Holy Spirit to come and be with you, and then just dream big. And don't worry too much about how stuff's going to happen at this point, but dream. What has God called you to do? What's the areas he's calling you to influence in terms of seeing his kingdom come? And what I've found anyway is that as I've begun to dream with Jesus and plot things out, life has come into me, and just feeling super excited about all that God's going to open up. So yeah, go for it. Spend some time dreaming and see what God does.